Hello everyone and welcome back to my Let's Play of Dragonyhm. In the last episode we got our 9th and 10th dragon scales from the Nodra fields. We also went around petting a few Quaxels. And in this episode we're going to be tackling the 3rd dungeon, Ragan's Forge, which is inside Ragan's mine. Chris, I've known your father for a long time. No doubt you've been trained by the best of the best, but even so, I don't believe the
Photosynthesis. Photosynthesis.
would have entered such a place. Isn't that right? So why did the gate recognize you just now? Might it have to do with those dragon scales you carry? You've slain a few now, haven't you? Is missing. The sealed dragons are emerging. The look in your eyes tells me what you're doing is important. I could hardly stop you, and I'm sure you needn't hear it from me, but whatever you do, please be careful in there. Alright. Rest up and save just to be safe. So the first thing you may notice when you're exploring this dungeon is that there aren't any enemies here. There are traps like this fireball turret, but we're just going to walk past those right now. And head all the way to the back of the dungeon. And so here we have our next weapon, along with a puzzle in our candy grinding that we need to solve to actually obtain the weapon. And these runes translate to 24 slain souls and I am yours. So, pretty clear here that we have to go through and defeat 24 enemies in this dungeon in order to obtain that sword. So I haven't yet decided how I'm gonna do this episode. Whether I'm just gonna skip to the end once I've defeated all the enemies or just show everything, but I can't imagine it would be too entertaining to watch me kill a bunch of enemies, so that looks like a graphical glitch, but defeating the enemies in each of the areas of the outer ring unlocks these doors, and then you can go through to like an inner ring sort of area with more enemies. We also have a note here. There's a piece of paper caught in some thorns. It's a diary page from Dad. Read it now. People have this idea that I'm some fearless hero, but that couldn't be further than the truth. I've been plenty scared of dragons, but never more so prior to when Mount Ragan began to smoke. None of us had a clue that a dragon had been sleeping here for what Oddrak figured had to be centuries at least. If the dragon had been active when the Arkendi first arrived, we may not have been able to settle at all. Even now, it's heart sinking to look across the bay and not see Gonrad village. Gen's own home gone overnight. There's just one dragon I've feared more than the devil in the mountain. For most, I'm sure that Blackest Night would take first place. Not for me, though. It's the white one. And for the innermost ring here, we'll have a series of 8 buttons that we need to press to unlock the doors to the final boss, as well as a floating platform that can be steered, and a new enemy type. Alright, now that we've killed 24 enemies, let's go claim the weapon. And I'll very quickly show you the special effects of this weapon. So it heals on hit, and the special attack is Ragan's Remorse. This is my favorite weapon in the game, simply because of the healing mechanic. It's very nice. It means you have to use less potions and less magic to heal up. So now the only thing we have left is the final boss of this dungeon. Very cool little cutscene there, and cool sprite for the boss, Balmasir. Since he's basically three-shotting us, I'm going to be using super potions this entire fight. Fight kind of becomes trivial when you have Ember Hail and Acid Rain, because you could just keep weakening them as you chip away at their health. or a home in theirs. The future makes no distinction. Is that something you can believe in? And that is the third dungeon. So, like I said earlier, I don't know how I'm going to split up these episodes or if it's just going to be one episode. So, if this is the end of the episode, thanks everyone for watching.